Free throw.
Now over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
And Minnesota making a change here. Bulls checked in. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Edwards. 12 points for him. And DeAndre Jordan gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
For years, Durant has...
It's still counted, right? DeAndre Jordan and Draymond Green going at it.
spoiled us with his incredible shot-making ability.
Miami has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Butler against Durant. Beyond the arc. Jimmy buckets with the tray.
Draining his first 3 of the game, no doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
Left side pull. Edwards against Davis. The 3, Durant nails it from 3. Durant's got 11 points here in the second half.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit. I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long...
It's 2 in a row, ain't it? Yeah. He's hit 3 this quarter.
As he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't think you can get too physical with Butler because he's so smart. clever in how he gets into the defender to draw the foul.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And we also got to talk about the number of points.
He actually misses it, and fucking LeBron gets it over two good defenders.
Points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Durant for three. Durant with another miss.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Curry. He's got 14. Davis misses. To the left wing. From deep. That's good from Bol on the assist by Edwards. Bol's got 8 points.
For somebody like Bol to easily knock down threes, that's like having a cheat code.
Heat leading by 6. James inside. Williams defending. Mutombo with a rebound. Mutombo has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Edwards against James. Right side Edwards. James with the block.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
Pass to James. And again, no good by Miami.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Miami has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammate.
Devontae Mutombo blocks 42-year-old James. Which sounds bad, but really he's playing at top of the league right now, so.
Plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, you know, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality. And his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
Miami making a switch here. Aiden's checked in.
What's up?
The free throw drops for Williams. And here's Curry. He's got 14. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Dillingham's checked in for Kevin Durant.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That'll be a second foul of the game. So for Miami, Jovic comes in for Davis. And James is subbed in for James. Edwards can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. The Heat with the lead. A minute 42 left in the third. The three from Curry. Pure from three-point range. Curry's got 17.
Yeah, another day, another virtuoso performance from Curry. It never ends.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Dillingham. The three. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Here's Butler, following the score by Minnesota.
Once Butler has...
God damn, man. When he gets by, he gets by on me.
some speed behind him. Watch out. You know he's looking to throw that thing down.
And Edwards, here we go. Curry with a steal. Fast break Miami. Here's Ayton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Williams. Give him 8. Edwards, a pass to Williams. Curry against Edwards. 5 to shoot. Back to Williams. Right side Edwards. Fast break Miami. Throws it up high. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Watch it. Tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And we've seen Edwards grow a lot in the past few years. He has a great understanding of how to hurt defenders in tough spots.
It's both from the stripe. "11 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Ayton. And now we've got an intentional foul. It's his first trip to the line.
Boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up. What he shot at the line last season.
That's good from Ayton. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Right side Carter for 3. Conley. No good. Misses. misses at the buzzer. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. It's the Heat leading by 7. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. We've got Luke Kennard, Mike Conley out there with Javon Carter, and it's Marshall in at the power forward spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Badji. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple. Badji's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Williams is checked in for Kennard. Bull comes in for Marshall. Pokashevsky's checked in for Carter. And Dillingham subbed in for Badji. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
Well, they bought you and that motherfucker.
Badji's checked in for Mike Conley. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we could steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
Okay, good
Always
stuff.
make
Thank
sure
you,
the
Allie.
stamina's
And Eric
even on
Spoelstra
both
decides
sides.
to call timeout.
He done, they changed everything.
He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Like garbage, they know with the more they were gonna tell him, but that's the first gun in the belly shot he did.
Simmons with it. It's James on the wing. Off target from three-point range.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now. And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut.
God damn, who lost it? Aiton got him, son. Damn. Fuck yeah. Good basketball. And then Jordan went for it.
The door on this one.
Yeah, Aiton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Oh, deflected and stolen by Green. Fast break Miami. Oh, Green dropping the head.
Damn, son. They might actually get it. They might beat me. No, that won't happen.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throw down at the end?
What the fuck he do? Oh, I would challenge that in a second if I could.
I tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows
Really?
going to pain them even more.
I love
put
great
5 on
defense.
6
Just
to 9
quick
yards.
to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And it goes out. Bounds. Last touch by Williams. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully
Great
done.
fucking defense, yes, man.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Aiton. And Aiton with the stuff.
And this is how dynamic Aiton can be on the
Great
offensive
fucking
end.
defense, yes,
Getting
man.
him
Ball.
the ball, please.
Over to the wing. Here's Baji. Goes back up. And it's Miami with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to James. Three-pointer. It's good.
Right,
And a beautiful
fuck,
setup from
goddamn.
Simmons that time. And now it's an 11-point Miami lead.
Damn.
Here's Baji. They can't stop the run with that one. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for Miami. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Look at that
Awareness by
fucking
Simmons. He's
stupid
so good at
shit.
reading the defense and finding the shooter and setting him up perfectly.
Pokashevsky, the pass to Thomas. And it's Miami with a rebound. Green's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Davis, he's checked in for Miami. Christopher comes in for Ben Simmons. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Christopher, the pass to James. And there's the whistle. Illegal.
Illegal screen of Jordan or DeAndre or fucking Green, I'm sorry. What do you have? It's he bumped him.
Green is the call.
You know, it's human nature. When you've got a big lead, it's easy to get complacent and take your foot off the gas like they did there.
Bowl, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. It's Edwards on the wing. Checked by Davis. Durant, no good. And here are the Heat. Right now on a 9-0 run. Durant takes it in. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Just a natural-born scorer. Kevin Durant is especially elusive and skilled at converting on the drive.
Heat leading by 11.
Blocking foul called on Anthony
What the
Edwards.
fuck,
So for
bro?
Miami, Jimmy Butler's checked in for LeBron. And it's Stephen Curry in for Christopher.
Jimmy Butler, Stephen Curry.
Keegan Murray tore his MCL.
Now here's Curry. From deep. Oh, Curry stretching the limits. Wow, what a shot.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And his
He better make
fantastic
threes, 'cause
performance
I'm
from the
counting.
last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks guys don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Edwards. There's the three. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got his fourth assist in this one. The Heat have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Curry against Edwards. Davis with a screen on Edwards. The three from Curry. Minnesota with a rebound. Mutombo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Heat leading by 7. Davis, the pass to
Who's gonna
James.
come back?
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Make it, Bronny.
Passers, unselfish play. You
Bronny
have to
James.
appreciate this kind of offense.
Outside Durant.
Bam.
And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Good job,
He hit a
McCollum,
couple
son.
from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
The Heat have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Butler finds Curry. The baseline J is on the way, and it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Mutombo. And here's Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Durant, no good. Butler against Bowl. The shot by Butler, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Jordan. The three is up. Durant, no good. Durant against Butler. Now Curry. Davis with a screen on Edwards. And a deep three from Curry. Miami, no good that time either. Knocked away. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. James is checked in for Miami.
If that's my ball, I'm giving it back to me. He clearly fucking comes up and knocks it out of my hands. So he can get it back.
LeBron James.
And stolen by Durant. Going inside.
Now worry about my
Cleared
fucker.
away from Durant.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
Outside, Green. On the wing, Curry. Guarded by Edwards. outside for Davis. Pass to Green. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Oh, the power! Anthony Davis.
Always among the lead leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Butler. Edwards can't hit.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom! Lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Butler.
Okay.
Shot is good.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Heat.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And this victory will put them at 36 wins on the year.
And I'm sure they're happy to get even for what happened the last time these teams met.
You know, as interconference opponents, tonight was their only chance to get that revenge. I mean, they won't see each other in the regular season again until next season.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for DeAndre Ayton.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Green with a screen on Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his 4th foul of the contest. On defense, the Timberwolves. Curry's shot is off.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all.
See, how come him motherfuckers, Mike?
But official. Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Goes up on the wing. Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by the Heat. 15 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 15 foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter, and an intention.
Hey, there's never a good time to slip up like that, but especially with the game still hanging in the balance.
At the line for
Hey, there's never a good time to slip up like that, but especially with the game still hanging in the balance.
a technical foul is going to.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6.
Technical free throw.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
Yeah, he needed that, goddamn idiot.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that brings him within 5. Here's Curry. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not...
Hey, there's never a good time to slip up like that, but especially with the game still hanging in the balance.
A technical foul.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Technical free throw.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And that's an intentional foul. Oh, the officials are calling a technical foul here. You don't see this too often, but they tried to call for it.
Hey, there's never a good time to slip up like that, but especially with the game still hanging in the balance.
A technical foul is going to.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 2 here. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. That one drops. He ties it up.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Outside, Green. For the win! Oh, had a chance!
I had to put Anthony Davis and Matumbo on him. keep him from fucking making it. I knew he was gonna shoot it. I mean, look at that, dude. You can't even see the fucking rim with his arm there.
Winning right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Anthony Davis is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Butler. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. Edwards finds Durant. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Heat shooting at 45% of the game so far. Here's James. Nice D from Durant. And for Minnesota, they're shooting 40% so far in this one.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Here's Thomas for 3. Rebounded by Green.
You gotta push me down, boy. You push me down. Fuck, it's a foul. Don't not even call it. It's all good as LeBron. It's because it's LeBron James, that's why.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Again, the miss by James. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Bulls checked in, and Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Timeout, timeout. Checked in for Thomas. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from deep. Not what they need this overtime. Edwards. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Miami trailing. Jimmy Butler on the attack. And it's Butler with the jam.
You know, Butler's aggressive attitude is what makes him so hard to guard, especially on the drive. He's aggressive and smart and physical.
And Edwards slams it in.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
The Heat have gone only 1 for 4 in OT so far. Looking to get it going. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Edwards has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Durant. Let's go with a 3. Clean in the corner. KD.
I mean, what a generational tap.
Hell yeah. I was going out of bounds. I had to pass her.
KD.
It man, looks like it wasn't gonna go in. Playing to 28. Shot horrible, but he shot and he's got that many points. It's 4. Let's see. 3 of 5 in the third. That's the best score he had. 4, 3 of 5, 4 of 8. Played third worst quarter was the first. He had 0 of 5. It was horrible.
Deadly from the corner.
Heat trail by 5. Just about 2 minutes into the overtime period. What a game. Butler with the ball. And there's the lob. 6 to shoot. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. In transition, here they come. Ooh, Edwards with style and authority.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition. Has a really good understanding of how to fill the lane and get where he needs to be.
Here's Green. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. Curry against Edwards. Just under 2.5 minutes passed in this OT. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 6. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. On the wing, Curry. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Yeah.
Curry's got 22.
When you need a big bucket, Curry knows exactly how to come through. Clutch.
Pass to Mutombo. And it goes as the official. Calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
4th personal foul. First team foul. Shooting the 10.
3 minutes now gone here in OT. Here's Butler. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. Look at Edwards just slashing his way to a strong finish.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot. To put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 14-4 run. Tipped. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Durant's shot is off. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
You know, Steph Curry is not always looking for his next shot. He's got a selflessness about him that's He's fine.
And slammed up by Jordan.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Pass to Butler. 4-3. Bull grabs the board.
You know, this overtime has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly fatigued.
Here's Jordan. No luck on that one. Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep.
Stupid
He'll
ass
shoot
foul.
three.
I didn't mean to do that. How did I do that?
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender,
Shoot
challenge the
three of 'em.
three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
So the first of 3 is good, and that brings him within single digits. He makes the second free throw, and that brings him within 8. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that narrows the gap to 7. And Minnesota calls time here. All right, guys, what do you think?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
You know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break.
For 3, Durant. And that one drops. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. When it came down to
Well, that's that all
it was
fucking
about
game.
more
You
determination.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Didn't get good
For
shots
Grant
with
Hill,
them,
from
man.
Clark Kellogg, and
Good.
Allie LaForce.
Great
This is
shot,
Brian
30
Anderson,
over
thanking
30
you for
shots.
watching. And now, time for our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
It's a good game, man. In the end, we were just too damn good. Look at how they beat me in every fucking thing. And I still beat them. Because of threes, I guess. Free throws. They beat me in biggest lead. They beat me in dunks. They beat me in team fouls. Actually, I had more fouls, but still, it's highlighted. Turnovers, they had less. They had one less. I beat them in blocks. Really tied in steals. They beat me in rebounding by like 4. They beat me in assists by 1. They beat me in bench points by 12. Second chance points 4. They didn't beat me that bad and stuff. Once in the paint, they beat me by 6. Match break points, people they lost by 9. They had 22 free throws is where I got them. And 16 3-pointers. see, let's watch the highlights. So we always do. Eight and seven, that ain't bad. He got a lot of rebounds. Bo had eight rebounds, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. He did. He was doing everything. He done it all. Jordan had 9 rebounds, 3 blocks. I can't get the points with him, but I can get the rebounds. Points are pretty difficult to get with him. Watch LeBron James real quick. Watch Steph Curry too. And some of dude don't miss, man. He don't miss threes. Some he don't bug around with. makes them motherfuckers every night. He don't even go out there to play, though. He goes out there to just have fun, bro. That's how good he is. And LeBron, 17 points. DeAndre Ayton's about to be in the starting lineup. He will come play all time. They'll put him in there for Anthony Davis. He's playing better than Anthony Davis. Yeah, 18 rebounds, though. Damn. They're a force to be reckoned with. Thanks for watching, guys. Next up is the Lakers and the Spurs. I'll give highlights on that one. Thanks for watching. Sorry I'm a little hoarse.